Hey guys, this is Doug Plomitallo, the creator of Scared Stiff, and to celebrate the 5-year anniversary of the show, I thought it'd be fun to take a stroll down memory lane and watch the pilot episode of Scared Stiff, A Victim of the Night, which was released back in 2008. So as you can see right away, the quality of the show has definitely changed a lot over the years, and you know, I've always had a bigger picture of what Scared Stiff could be. It's something I had in mind when I started the show, and it's something I still stick to today. And I felt that to reach that goal, we had to start somewhere. So for the first few episodes, you know, I wrote scripts that were going to be easy to shoot, that wouldn't be too hard for actors to pull off. You know, out of necessity, I used friends and family as actors and crew. You know, this is my dad, Anthony Plomitallo, and that's my sister, Karen. You've seen them over the years in various episodes of Scared Stiff.
Why don't you head on home?
Thank you, Dr. Harding.
So my sister and my dad did pretty good. I know they get knocked for their acting, but it's really not their fault. I gave them the script probably not even a half hour before we started shooting, and we started, you know, they memorized what they needed to know for the scene, and on we went.
She said it's all over the radio. Couldn't understand what she was saying, though.
Escaped on foot and is still at large.
The voice on the radio was actually the voice of my mom. A Victim of the Night was the first episode that we released, but it actually wasn't the first episode that we shot. The first one we shot was The Camera, which also starred my dad, and was about a man who was pretty much blind, and the only way he was able to see was through taking photographs with his camera and looking at them closely. So we told that story with just still images with narration going over it. And so when it came time to do this one, my dad didn't realize that, you know, they weren't all going to be done that way. He thought, you know, it was a style I was going for the series, and he didn't realize he was going to be on camera till the day of the shoot. So, you know, I give him credit for sticking in there till the end.
Hello? Who's out there?
Oh my God.
This is one of my best friends, John Jeter. He's been involved in a lot of Scared Stiff episodes, you know, mainly behind the camera, but he's actually been on screen a few times, and he's just a really good guy to have around. He'll do anything to help out a friend.
I can't dial out.
Okay. Prepare my sewing kit. This man needs stitches.
Yes, doctor.
This is our famous Scared Stiff moon. This moon's been in several different productions, Tiny's Halloween, Welcome Mats, just to name a few. And I kind of throw it in there as an Easter egg, just to see if anybody picks up on it. So a lot of people that watch these, they tell me, you know, you should really take those earlier episodes off of your YouTube page or off your website, because if someone comes by and they see for the first time, they happen to check out one of the earlier episodes, they might be turned off and say, hey, these aren't, you know, these aren't up to standard with the way things are nowadays, and they might not hang around and check out the other things that we offer. And I understand that, I see the point, but we put a lot of work into these, and I am still proud of, you know, what we were able to accomplish with what we had at the time. And a lot of fans actually have been with us from the beginning, and I know that because I've seen some of the comments on the comment boards. They've pretty much been with us since the beginning. And a lot of times people, even people that tune in later on, they say, wow, I've actually watched your stuff last night. I sat there, I watched some of the earlier ones, I watched them all the way to the end, and it's amazing how much you guys have grown, you know. And I think that actually attracts a lot of people to us, the fact that, you know, we are a bunch of fans. We had a goal to make movies, and that's what we did, and that's part of the reason why I don't think I could ever just take the original ones off our page. You know, it's part of our history. That's, you know, our Scared Stiff origins. So, you know, I probably won't ever take those down. I know they'll get a lot of bad comments. Every few days I get a comment, oh, that acting was awful. But, you know, it is what it is. And I'm still proud of the work that we were able to do with what little resources we had. We shot this in 4 hours, and pretty much the whole thing was done in one night, other than 1 or 2 punch-in shots. So they were pretty good. You know, my sister and my dad worked a full day, and we shot this till about 11 at night, and, you know, no complaints. Everybody was game. Here comes my big surprise ending. So funny thing is, you know, I shot a few of these over the summer. We had about 3 or 4 that were partially shot over the summer. and I wasn't sure which one was going to be released first. I didn't want to release one that had a twist at the end first, because I didn't want people to expect all of them to have a twist, because then your twist kind of loses effectiveness if people are expecting it. So, as we got closer to my intended release date, there was only one that was, close to being ready, and of course that was the one with my twist. So, didn't really go along as planned, but, I think it turned out okay. So there you have it. That was our pilot episode, A Victim in the Night. When I look back at this, it makes me really proud to see how far we've come since the early days. Since then we've put out 37 different Scared Stiff shorts, and to see the first few episodes, now you see our newer stuff like Zombie Chronicles and the Tiny's Halloween series, and it makes me really proud to see how much we've been able to accomplish and how much we've grown as a team, and it makes me excited to see where Scared Stiff is going in the future. So I want to thank all the fans for tuning in, and we're going to keep entertaining, so come back and check us out again real soon.